and, add, bake, buy, beg, bag, bake, bet, but, bat, boot, boat, bull, bowl, boil, colt, cot, cat, collar, collar, don, dawn, go, goo, good, horse, horse, eon, eon, key, K, look, lick, Mary, Mary, Mary. Brian and Anne added their money and the group was able to buy the bay horse. Because their wedding was at dawn of Christmas Day, after they were married, Mary and Don's guests sang merry carols until they were hoarse. To celebrate Georgia Southern's first football bowl game, we went to a big low-country boil on Bull Street in Savannah. The poor cat got its collar caught in the cot's hinge. The 911 caller begged for someone to help him free his boat from the island key where high tide had left him stranded. Kay and Ian looked at the Eon Smasher and licked their lips, knowing it was the last essential part for their evil plan to succeed. Give me a smear on a poppy seed bagel, and my wife would like a slice of pecan pie and a scoop of butter pecan ice cream. For the annual 4th of July parade, we always park our car in Harvard Yard and watch from the grandstands near the toilets on 33rd Street. The girls are going out and about selling bottles of Vidalia onion sauces as a fundraiser for their school's theater club. The grizzly and black bears are the greatest threat to our 4 dogs here in this mountain town. A new minister has been installed at your church. You have not been formally introduced, but you run into each other alone at the grocery store. What would you say? Hello, Pastor. And probably I would say more like, hello, brother, whatever his name is. How are you? And then I'd carry on this formal conversation about I enjoyed the sermon in church on Sunday. Would you like to come over for dinner? Which in my language is Sunday lunch or supper any other day. Your 16-year-old daughter, Brooke, she better not be 16, she's 8. That is my daughter's name, by the way. Your 16-year-old daughter, Brooke, took your car keys without permission and wrecked your new fancy car of your dreams. You are now meeting her at the police station. What would you say? I don't think this is more of a conversation of what I would say. This is more going to be like, what would I do? Because she messes up my car. She's going to be in a lot of trouble. So I'm guessing it would go something like, what in the hell were you thinking? You could have killed yourself and somebody else, and you know better than to do this without permission, and when we get home, I'm tearing your ass up. It wouldn't be very polite. You're in your boss's office. That's never good. After years of busting your butt for your company, you have just won the Lifetime Achievement Award, including a bonus check for $1,000. What would you say? Oh my God, really? I don't even know what to say. I won $1,000? I won an award? I get $1,000? Holy cow. And the same way I talk to my boss is not going to be the same way I talk to my daughter. Yeah. You're shopping for something slightly embarrassing, hemorrhoid suppositories, condoms, at the drugstore and have a package of them in your hand. An old friend you have not seen for years comes up and reaches out to shake your hand. What would you say? Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. I hate to rush this along, but I've really got to go. And then I'd run off. Your mother calls you on the phone and is crying. Her favorite cat, Fluffy, has passed away. What would you say? I'm really bad at these situations. Oh no, Mom. Are you okay? Is there anything I can do? You want to go eat dinner? Something like that. Finally, describe in about 10 sentences your hometown's most interesting feature, attraction, or person. I know many of you don't know this, but I'm from a little town called Camilla, Georgia. We don't have anything remotely interesting in Camilla, Georgia. The only thing that has ever happened to this town are the tornadoes of 2000, the Valentine's tornadoes of 2000. Al Gore came down to Camilla, Georgia to shake hands and get newspaper introductions. That is the best. I'm not going to go with best. That is the most exciting thing to ever happen to Camilla, Georgia. And we are also the home of Justin Scott Wesley, who plays for the UGA Bulldogs. Other than that, there's not a whole lot exciting.